Hello, my loves. Okay, I thought I would try something and maybe we can do it together. Maybe we can be each other's gratitude partners. So, starting today, I'll try once a week to share a little gratitude video. So, we'll start with let's do 3 to 5 things that we're grateful for. I'll share mine and you can share yours in the comments, or if you rather do it more privately and share it in a message, that's fine too. 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. Let's see, I'll start. One, so grateful for my drive to work. Yeah, of all things. When I'm driving into work, I live in California, and the mountains on the way to one of the studios where I work, they are just so majestic and beautiful. I absolutely love the drive in. People always say, oh, but that's so far, because I work at 2 different studios, and really I prefer to go to the studio that's further just because of the drive and just how beautiful it is. And it just reminds me of the beauty that is in the world and just, I don't know, the simple things. It reminds me to just breathe, to just take a breath and appreciate what is. I love the mountains anyway. They have such a calming effect on me. But yeah, my drive into work is glorious. And actually, when it's still light outside, when I get off work, on those days, my drive home is just as glorious. So that's one. Two, I'm super grateful for my son. Like, I couldn't be more grateful. I love the man that he has become. I love our relationship, how now I get to be mom, but I also get to be a friend. He's a grown man, he's married, and he has a beautiful soul, like a beautiful old soul. He's always had an old soul. Even when he was a little boy, he would just say the most profound and perfect things right at the perfect time. Like, yeah, he always had just such good timing with the things that he would say to me sometimes that would just like really kind of blow me away. And now I get to have these grown up, in depth, profound, really meaningful conversations and interactions with my son. We also really have a good time together. We enjoy the same type of movies. We both like to read and write, and he is super funny. We're both kind of goofy, so yeah, I super appreciate my son and my relationship with my son. And three, I'm going to say my third one is I appreciate my poetry, my poetic expression. I'm glad that I was chosen to receive the words that I receive. Um, and I always feel like when they come to me, like the pretty words come to play, like very often it'll just be like, I'll just say, I want to write, and I'll just sit down and I'll write. And sometimes with barely an idea of what I'm going to write, but something comes, and which makes me feel like I'm just a vessel, and the words decided to come through me, or the words were allowed to come through me. And that is such a precious and beautiful thing to me. So that's number three for me. And I'll go ahead and give a fourth one. So my fourth one would just be my family and my friends, because they kind of overlap. Like, my friends are my family that I didn't choose, and my family were chosen, I feel like, so perfectly for me. And I love them all so dearly, and I appreciate these relationships that I have with them, and all the different places and like phases these relationships have been through, and how I've grown and learned so much through them all, and how they remind me of how loved I am. No matter how alone I might feel at any time, or how often I may drift away and forget that I am so like worthy and enough, and that I am loved. Like, these relationships are there so that when I do forget, when I do, kind of, yeah, go into this space of forgetfulness, these relationships are there to remind me of the love that is around me, and the love that I am, the love that's within me. And that's why it is here without me. It's here on the outside of me because it's also on the inside of me. So my family and friends are such a great reminder of that. All right, your turn. Your 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for. Peace and blessings. Do do what you are. Love.